Hi, it's Jim Dodson. One of the most common questions I get from someone who's been involved in a pedestrian injury is, what's the value of my case? I think it's a fair question and something I know it's on the mind of anyone who's been injured, particularly when you walk into a lawyer's office. Let me tell you some of the things that drive that answer to that question, and then I'll tell you the answer to the question at the end. So in looking at the value of anyone who's been hit by a car or a vehicle, two big factors are going to determine what the value of your case ultimately will be. First is, can we prove the driver of the vehicle was at fault? Remember, Florida has comparative fault, so the driver's insurance company is going to be looking at the pedestrian's conduct. Can they prove fault on the pedestrian? So one scenario is the driver's 100% at fault, total value on him. The other scenario is they have evidence that the pedestrian may be 30% or 50% at fault in the accident for something that they did that led to the accident. Remember, every percentage of fault that they believe they can put on the pedestrian is going to reduce what they pay by that percentage. The second big factor is going to be the damages and injury that was suffered. So in looking at the value of a case, what was the nature of the injury? Is it something that someone gets treated and they recover from? Did they require surgery? How much medical bills did they incur? If they got their treatment, did they recover entirely, or are they going to have continuing problems in the future requiring more medical bills in the future? Limitations in their activities, their return to function has been affected. These are all big factors that will drive the value of anyone's case, but something that we're not going to know the answer to that until the medical treatment has been rendered and we get an opinion from your doctor as to what you may or may not need in the future. The other issue is going to be future medical bills. How much will those be? Lost wages. Did you lose wages in the past? And will you lose wages or earning capacity in the future? So in general, those three big factors are going to drive the value of your case. So the answer to the question, what's the value of my case, when a client first walks into my office is, I can tell you that when the medical treatment has been completed and we know exactly what the liability arguments are going to be. Many of those things we don't know when we first meet in many cases immediately after an accident. So while I think it's a fair question, an experienced pedestrian injury lawyer is not going to give you a specific answer to that question immediately after an accident. If they do, you need to be very suspicious of why they're going out on a limb and giving you that answer without being able to give all the information that I've just told you about. I hope that helps. I'm Jim Dodson. You have a great day.